Alright guys, so here it is, Umarex Legends MP40. This thing has got an awesome 52 shot, full auto capability. Super realistic in my opinion. I mean, it's hefty. It's all metal construction. It's got a metal magazine. The only part of this thing that's not metal is this brown piece here. This is plastic. But other than that, it's all metal. It's got this cool little button here you push. You can click that forward. You can shoot it like that. You could go ahead, push that button again, click that back, brace it into your shoulder. It's got like a spot to put a sling on it for authenticity. Flip up sight here to adjust for your elevation. So you've got one and then two sights there for depending on your different elevation or distance to target. The mag, like I say, it clicks in, it locks in good, it feels good. You've got a switch here on the bottom to go from safe to single shot to full auto. Who the heck isn't going to use full auto? I don't know why you'd get this gun if you weren't going to. It even has a threaded little barrel nut here on the tip. It's actually reverse threaded, so I don't know what you would be able to really get to put on there if you wanted to quiet this thing down. It's actually not that loud, but if you had something that you wanted to go ahead and throw on there, yeah, why the heck not, right? It'd have to be reverse threaded, but this barrel nut, it does screw off, so I don't know if that makes it possible for somehow to make it a little quieter, but there you go. It does have that. I mean, all in all, this thing's super legit. So, like I'm going to show you guys right now, my only kind of complaint, if it is a real complaint, I mean, it's just sort of a pet peeve of mine, I guess, when mags don't like load super easy, but it doesn't make the gun any less cool. It's just that the mag is a little bit hard to load. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now my little mag loading tip to make that not such a big deal for you guys, sort of smooth over that little issue. All right, guys, so my only real complaint about this MP40 is that the mag can kind of be a little difficult to load. So, and that's because when you pull back this follower here, it doesn't lock in. There's no notch for it to lock over into. So as soon as you let go, it's going to slide forward. So you can't really do anything with this hand here except just hold that follower back. So when that's the case, getting BBs in, it takes a while if you have to do it like one at a time. So here's my little tip. This is how I figured out to get the BBs loaded a heck of a lot faster, okay? Is I will hold the follower back, use a rag on a table, and just use one of these nice Umarex BB containers that has a sort of spout on the tip to just kind of dump them in. And then it doesn't matter that I'm spilling BBs everywhere because they're just going to stay right there on the rag. Instead of go rolling all over the place, I can take a few here, kind of cram in those last couple of BBs there, make sure I got a nice full mag, and voila, I got the mag loaded. Then what you do when you're ready to clean up and put everything away is you just kind of take your rag, roll it up like that. You got all your BBs there in a nice pile, and you can quickly and easily just put them back in your BB container, and there you go. So like I say, guys, that's my solution to being able to not have to have such a pain in the butt getting this magazine loaded, and you can get it done in a more reasonable amount of time because, man, these mags, they sure dump quick, but they don't load very quick. So that's my little tip on the mag loading, all right? All right, guys, so now that you know how to go ahead and get the mag loaded up a little bit easier, let's go ahead and let's roll that footage doing the accuracy test. This was at 10 meters, and I did full auto, and I drilled it, baby. Check it out. Time to test some accuracy with the MP40. I am set up here at 10 meters. Got a full mag, fresh CO2s, and we're not going to try shooting this thing from the bench. I'm sure maybe you could do a little bit better from the bench, but who the heck shoots full auto from the bench? And who the heck shoots full auto in anything besides full auto? So we're going to go full auto, mag dump, see what our accuracy is. All right, here we go. Wow. That actually did a lot better than I thought I was going to do, guys. There you have it, MP40 accuracy test. Let's get it on with the rest of the video. All right, guys, so on the box, this thing is claiming 465 feet per second velocity. Now, I've already dumped a full mag out of this, and I have not replaced the CO2 in it. So I might not quite get to that 465, but I just wanted to kind of see what it would get for velocity. I've got my chronograph set up here, and I'm going to just fire a few shots in single shot. This will probably be the only time I ever use this thing in single shot over the chrony, just to see what we are getting for velocity here. 486. 490. Oh my gosh. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Wow. Wow, wow, that is epic, you guys. It had a couple of duplicates in there. I mean, super consistent. It was actually exceeding the spec on the box after I already did and dumped a full mag in full auto. That is awesome. I was not expecting that. That was a really pleasant surprise. So I finished off there at 472, which is, like I say, exceeding the spec they put on the box. So, man, props to Umarex on that. This thing is getting more legit by the minute. So, all right, guys, so as far as shot count on this MP40, per 2 CO2s, you're going to get about 3 mags. Now, I've gotten as many as 4 mags out of it, but it seems like typically speaking, I get about 3 mags worth. And so it's more or less 52 shots each time. I don't count them when I put them in there, and I'm shooting full auto, so I don't count them on the way out. And so it might actually be even more, because when you're loading this mag and you kind of put those last few BBs in, they seem like they kind of squish up against each other. So maybe sometimes it's 53, 54 shots a mag, but it's at least 52 shots a mag. That's what the mag is rated at. And you put one CO2 in facing this way, the other CO2 facing that way. You tighten in this cap on the end. So you've got 2 CO2s in the mag there. And like I say, in my testing here, I just finished testing it again today. We got 3 solid mags per those 2 CO2s. That's more or less 160 shots per 2 CO2s, which, you know, that's like just right up there with any of the other BB guns out there. I mean, you'd think that it would get less because it's shooting full auto, but it's actually seems like it's really efficient. You know, as I demonstrated there with the velocity, it's putting out good velocity. It's getting good shot count as far as per CO2, and definitely usable accuracy for a full auto. So, you know, all around, guys, definite winner in my book. There you have it, guys. Umarex Legends MP40. Really very accurate in the full auto that it does. Very nice high FPS numbers that we're getting there. Super high quality build. I mean, if you guys wanted to get one BB rifle, pistol-ish sort of a thing that was going to get you that full auto sort of an effect, man, get this thing. This thing is so legit. You know, I've got others. I've got, I've got the Steel Force, the Steel Strike, the Steel Storm. I've got the E-Boss. And now I have the MP40. And I really have to say that out of all of those, if I could have just one, it'd be this guy right here. This thing is awesome. So there you have it. I'm Ben, the Outdoors Air Gunner, outdoors, having some full auto fun. And I'll see you guys in the next video.